Welcome to Super Max Z, where today we are about to talk about one of the few Dragon Ball theories or hypotheses that I have ever wondered how I have never talked about, and that is a 5-minute theory, not in length. It's about the 5 minutes from Dragon Ball Z. For those who are unaware, during the Frieza saga, Frieza and Goku battled, and Frieza said that the planet will blow up in 5 minutes. That ended up being like 9 episodes that was like 2 hours and 5 minutes. So here are some hypotheses that I have to explain that. I'll give 3. 1. Namek is of course between 3 suns, so it must be a bigger size than Earth. Of course we know that. So if we say that the size can affect time, because we know this is all shows, all the magics and whatever, but if we say size does affect time, we can also find time. We can say that if I found out that if it did affect time, it would make 1 Namek minute equal to 75 Earth seconds. So the 5 minutes on Namek in this hypothesis, those would be 6 minutes and 15 seconds on Earth. Still very short amount of time, but hey, knows. And if Namek is, of course, has a slower time than Earth, you know, 1 Namek minute equaling 1 Earth minute, making those 5 Namek minutes be, of course, 15 minutes if it's slower than Earth. And if it's faster, of course, we say like, if it's faster, we say like 1 Namek minute equals 0.3 Earth minutes. Of course, that will make those 5 minutes 1.5 Earth minutes. That would actually make it shorter again, but hey. The second hypothesis is that Frieza was not using Earth minutes, because Frieza had actually never been to Earth before Resurrection F. So maybe he was using his kind's minute, which I'll call Frieza minutes, as we don't know the name of his kind. So if Frieza was using like Frieza minutes, that because he's never been to Earth again, so how would he be using Earth minutes? So if we say 1 Frieza minute is equals to 15 Earth minutes, that will make the 5 minutes he said into 1 hour and 15 minutes. And if Frieza minutes, like his race's minutes, is 30 Earth minutes, that will make those 5 minutes 2 hours and 30 minutes. By the way, that would actually be the closest to the real amount of time used. So that could be a funny hypothesis to say that every time it says minutes before it comes to Earth, it could be a way different one. Third, Frieza is using Saiyan minutes. Of course, he might be using Saiyan minutes for the Saiyan, as he still believes Goku knows what they are. Because how would he know Goku doesn't know what Saiyan minutes are? So, if 1 Saiyan minute is equals to 10 Earth minutes, that makes those 5 minutes 50 Earth minutes, nearly a whole hour. Again, if 1 Saiyan minute is equals to 20 Earth minutes, that will make those 5 minutes 1 hour and 40 minutes. And again, there's also just one last one. If 1 Saiyan minute is actually 40 Earth minute, then we'll make those 5 minutes 3 hours and 20 minutes. That's more than I think the actual time frame of the fight was in those 9 episodes. But also, that could be fun to speculate about. And those are the hypotheses for all the things. The title will be theory, mostly because theory works way better than hypothesis. And that is Super Max Z talking about a hypothesis. Like, share, and subscribe, and come again to watch another video from Super Max Z. This is Super Max Z heading out.